We could find out as early as next week who the NBA will name as the new owner of the Hornets.
As Evan Anderson reports, 2 undisclosed candidates remain in the running.
I think we'll get a buyer.
Words New Orleans Hornet fans have waited a long time to hear.
We're very close. We're moving on dual tracks with a buyer and with the state's contribution under a new lease.
Which both NBA Commissioner David Stern says will likely be complete on or around Thursday, March 1st. But Stern says the deal itself can't close until the legislature confirms the role of the state. There are several moving parts, including the state's contribution and terms with the new owner possibly naming rights to the New Orleans arena.
It appears from the reports that there would be a firm commitment to keep New Orleans, or keep the Hornets New Orleans, but on the other hand, it would be a firm commitment from the legislature that they would be funded to the extent that their losses, possible losses, would be limited or have a floor to it.
A sports attorney, Doug Sunseri, says the Hornets franchise has been unstable since the team moved to New Orleans in 2002.
At first you had the original two owners who were feuding, and then you had Hurricane Katrina, and then you had Shin selling out to the NBA, and then you have the NBA trying to find an owner. Then you have speculation as to whether the Hornets stay or go. You have Chris Paul leaving. You have a bunch of rookies and D-League players playing for the Hornets right now.
Sunseri calls the announcement of a new Hornets owner the first major step to finally stabilizing the franchise. Mayor Mitch Landrieu says his administration has also been working hard to identify a number of potential owners that fit the team and the city of New Orleans.
We've been along this very studied path of making sure that we sold enough tickets, sold enough sponsorships, and getting the NBA out of the lockout situation. It was all in preparation for being able to sell the team, with a very, very strong emphasis on making sure that that team stays in the city of New Orleans.
Commissioner Stern says the contract will contain no out clause, which means there's no minimum profit ceiling the team needs to reach in order to remain in New Orleans. Also, no threat of, if there isn't a minimum number of season tickets sold, the new owner could move the team out of New Orleans, citing financial hardship.
Now, the new Hornets owner could be a single person or a group partnership. That new ownership will keep the team in the city under an extended lease through at least 2024, which is guaranteed.